Yokoso! Japanese Quest Away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Today our journey continues in Breath of the Wild. I am Akira Sensei. I'm the guide for this journey. Today the goal is for our power level to go up to learn more words in Japanese. The words you see at the bottom are our current power level. 531 is our current power level. And also, we hope to find new sentences to add to our sentence... What should we call the sentence deck, anyway? It's labeled as Japanese Quest Sentences, but I feel like there's a better name. For grammar we have Language Arts, which I think is good. Power level for words, which is good. Sentences... I'm not sure if we should count them and call them something. And also, I'm not sure if they should have like a name for them. Anyway, we hope to find more sentences. Konbanwa, kira 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 and gare. Konbanwa, konnichiwa, ohayou gozaimasu, depending on what time zone you are in. Minna, genki desu ka? Watashi wa genki desu yo. Noboritai ne, kono uma. Ah, konbanwa, Slickstorm. Genki. Muzukashii kore. Yoshi, dekimashita. Okay, so where we left off in the story, we found this statue. Uma no zou desu ne. Yokatta, watashi mo genki desu. Greg-san, konbanwa. Greg-san mo genki desu ka? How are you doing, Greg? Good to see you. So we found a memory here. Right in front of the horse statue. So I'm thinking we did not look at the memory yet. We didn't translate it. Wakatta, Slickstorm. There are many ways to watch Japanese Quest. We have some people that lurk. That's awesome. Some people do Anki decks, learning words as they watch. That's fine. Some people chat a lot and write sentences as we find them. That's awesome. There are many different ways to watch. Kini shinade. So we started here, we found a memory, but we did not yet break it down. We didn't yet analyze it. So I've never tried to watch a memory from our pictures. Why don't we try to do that? We'll watch it first, see how much you can understand, because repetition is really good. If you saw this last night, good, we can watch it again. Repetition is very good when you're learning a language, so see how much you can understand. So desu ne. Omoide, a memory. Let's take a look at this memory. If I can only figure out how to do it. I think we go to the album. Ah! Yokoso! Japanese Quest Away, welcome! Welcome to Japanese Quest. This is a quest for Japanese. And what we do on Japanese Quest is we gamify the language and we languageify the game. To put it in a confusing way, that is exactly what we do. The way we gamify the language, let me just show you really quickly. I write on the board, I write on the game, and we have different metrics for measuring our progress. For example, power level. Currently 531, but this will go up. Each word we learn, power level goes up by 1. Exactly, we make new words here on Japanese Quest. We are powerful with language. We also have other goals, so our power level going up, that's one of our targets today. But also, 2D heroes, partly because of 2D heroes, we're also looking for sentences. We absorb the power of sentences we find in the game, sentences in Japanese. We pick them apart, we learn some of their grammar, some of their inner workings, their vocab, the context. And it unlocks new areas inside our brain circuitry, at least that is the hope. which can also in turn unlock areas in Japan or in the game or anywhere else you'll find Japanese. So right now, we're going to unlock an area in Link's brain, a new memory. Each of these pictures represents a memory. And I pressed the wrong button. And that's definitely wrong. Each of these pictures represents a memory. On the top right, does it say Zukan? Yeah, I believe it probably does. I'm not sure what you're referring to at the moment, Okamijin. But yeah, we're looking for sentences right now, in our own memories in this game. So we just saw a scene at the end of yesterday's stream, but today we're going to break it down. So the first time watching it, so we're right here at this statue, the statue of a horse. Uma is horse in Japanese. Uma. We have learned that word. But now we're going to watch this scene of a memory that Link has. It's finally coming back to him because he finally found this place. So we had a new option, omoidasu, to remember, to recall. So let's all watch this, see how much you can understand. Then we'll watch it again and I'll break down the sentences, and we can maybe write some of those sentences if people want to absorb their powers. We can go in detail on some of those sentences. So the film strip at the bottom here means we now have access to this memory. We can watch the video of it. Ishoni mimashou. So let's watch. This time just watch it through. I won't translate it. See how much you can get. How do we play it? Kono data wa sakujou dekimasen. So you can't delete it. Yeah, I don't want to delete it. So what is it talking about? Eh? Wakaran. Oh, so Sakujou is A. It must be a different button, maybe? I assumed that we could watch the memory again from here. Has anyone done this in the game? Okashi. Because people told me that we could watch the memory again. I assumed that we could. Anyone know how to do this? It's kind of strange. Because you see that the film strip, I assume that means we can watch it, but if you look at the options at the bottom, you see B modoru means go back, Sakujou delete, and we can't delete it. And L and R is map, and Hyrule Zukan, that is not what we need. Maybe we can't watch it again? Everyone was telling me we can, so I assumed we could. You have to go to your adventure log, the left screen of your inventory, and scroll over to the memories page. Okay, let's try that. Here we go. Omoidashita kyoku. So let's break this down before we watch. Thank you, Gare. Omoidashita means to have remembered. It's the past form of to remember. And then kyoku is memory. So these are the memories that we have remembered. Omoidashita kyoku. And then it names them. I think this one we already saw. This is the one we want. Oh no, that's the one from another place. This should be the one we want. Ronaru Yamae. So on the way to Ranaru Mountain. So this is number 14. Memory number 14. So later in the story, I guess. Oh, interesting. It also has a description of it. Let's take a look at the description. Link to ibutsu chosa ni omomoita kairimichi. Zelda wa haruka mukou ni sobieru Ranaru Yama wo mitte katari hajimeru. So she starts talking as she's looking at this mountain in the distance. Just as they leave a kind of a search of some of the ruins there. And then, あの山での出航なら、私の力のは目覚めるかもしれない. So she's saying if I go there to that mountain, maybe my powers will awaken. 目覚める to awaken. かもしれない maybe. So they haven't awakened yet, but maybe if she goes there, 私の力 my power will maybe awaken. ゼルダは最後の希望である. So その山に行くことを続ける. So her final hope is that mountain. 最後の希望. 最後 means last. 希望 means hope. So going to that mountain is her last hope. その山に行くことを告げる. So she tells him about that mountain. なるほど. Okay, let's watch the memory then and just see how much you get, and then we'll go through the language of it, but that's a good summary. What it will be about. 記憶を見る or cancel. So we can cancel or look at the memory. 記憶を見る. And remember, as we watch, let's keep a couple things in mind. Words to add to our power level. Make this power level go up. We want to get to at least 535 today. And also sentences. はい、見ましょう.
"辛抱強くなだめてあげれば馬には必ず気持ちが通じる。あなたに教えてもらったおかげで本当にこの子と仲良くなれました。この王家の装備も最初この子にはあまり似合わないかなと思っていたんですが、今ではすっかり馴染んで見えるんです。相手を思う気持ちって大事なんですね。あの向こうには知恵の神ネールより名をいただいたラネールという山がそびえています。弱い17に満たぬ者、知恵なき者として入山を禁ずる。ラネールはそんなしきたりを持った山なんです。力の泉でも勇気の泉でも私の力は目覚めなかった。でもあの地なら、知恵の神ゆかりのあの泉でなら、もしかしたら。根拠は何もありませんけれど、わずかでも可能性があるのなら、私はそれにすがりたいのです。明日私は17歳になります。あの山に行ってみようと思います。
なるほど。いいね。It's a nice memory. Okay, so now we saw it, absorb some of that, and now let's watch it again. Let's break it down. And to do that, I'm going to bring up the VOD from yesterday with the first time we saw the memory. And the reason we do this, we can't pause while we watch that. At least I don't think we can. I don't know, maybe in the replay you can. I don't think you can though. I didn't try. But if we watch this video, it's all queued up and we can now break it down. And again, if we see words, sentences in the chat, you can suggest them. We can add those to our power on this Japanese quest. 見ましょう. Alright, so I think it's going a little slower because I have so many things going on with my computer. But what it says here is Shinbo tsuyoku. So if you patiently comfort your horse, then it will definitely feel your feelings. Kimochi here. So your kimochi ga tsujiru. So your feelings will go into your horse if you do this. Shinbo tsuyoku, meaning patiently. Naramete ageru. So you patiently comfort your horse. Then your feelings will go to your horse.
あなたに教えてもらったおかげで 本当にこの子と仲良くなれま
Okay, so because I was taught this by you, anata ni, anata meaning us, Link, the main character, anata ni oshiete moratta. So I was taught by you. Oshieru is to teach, and moratta is to receive, so she received our teaching. Anata ni oshiete moratta okage de. So okage de means because of this, because of what you did for me. Honto ni kono koto nakayoku. So this is the key verb here. Nakayoku, to become closer with. So I was able to become closer with my horse because you taught me this. Nakayoku naremashita.
した。この王家の装備も最初、この子にはあまり似合わないかなと思っていたんですが、今ではすっかり馴染んでみ。
Okay, now she's talking about, look at all this stuff that the horse is wearing. She's saying at first, all this equipment didn't really seem to fit. All this equipment from Oke, from the all this royal gear didn't fit. But now, the key verb is here. Najimu, to become used to. Najinde miru. So it looks like he now is accustomed. He's used to all this stuff that he's wearing. But at first she thought it would not fit him. Amori niawanai kana. Niawanai meaning it wouldn't work well with him or wouldn't look good on him. Okay, so this is a shorter sentence. So I think this is in our striking distance for the types of sentences we should learn. So we find a sentence like this, and you will see this. The triforce of power at the top, the triforce of wisdom on the side, the triforce of courage down here. Courage, important for a language. Jake-o-nate! Yokoso! Welcome to Japanese Quest again. And if you can, or if anyone else can, please try to write this sentence. And we can add it to our sentence power level, to our sentence deck. Arigato gare. And so normally the top one is the triforce of power, but in our case, it's the triforce of vocab, wisdom, but in our case, grammar. But courage, that can stay the same. You need courage for a language. So let's break it down. And then someone else can try to write it over there, and we can add it to our deck. And the reason I want to learn this is because it's actually really important for the game, but also in life, and also on this quest. So it's just a great sentence all around. Aite o omou kimochi te. So this te means she's talking about this. She's making a conclusion or talking about everything happening here. So what is happening here? Aite o omou. So to think about other people, to think about, so aite it can mean your opponent, but it can just mean like other people you're talking to. Aite o omou kimochi te. And kimochi means feeling. So like the feeling of thinking about other people. So thinking about other people is what? Daiji nan desu ne. So basically all it means, like thinking about other people is important. Aite o omou kimochi te daiji nan desu ne. And she's talking about it in respect to her horse, but really that can be about the two of them as well, right? Aite o omou kimochi te daiji nan desu ne. Gare-san, kakimashita ne. Aite o omou kimochi te daiji nan desu ne. That looks correct. So let's see if I can do the sound effect here. Chotto matte. That sound means we've discovered. It's the discovery sound. We have unlocked the power of this sentence. And let's break it down a little bit more before I copy and paste that. So you see the object particle here. Aite o omou. So the object is the person you're thinking about. So to think about other people is daiji, important. Daiji nan desu ne. At the end here, this nan desu ne, another way to write that would be nano desu. Nano desu. And it just kind of emphasizes your point. Nano desu. If you look it up, in the dictionary here, we can do that. Nano desu. Nano desu, you can't see it there, but it says, I can say with confidence. Or it is assuredly that. So if you add that to the end of your sentence, nano desu or nan desu, it's kind of just marking it as, I can say this with confidence. It's definitely true that it's important to think about other people. You used the wrong omo. Naruhodo. Okay. You fixed it. Yatta. So now I can copy and paste that. Chotto matte. And if anyone saw any words that we can add to our power level, we can think about that too. Let's see where we are. All right, so I see the chat, and let me just copy and paste the one you just did there so I can add that to our deck. So I see the chat, and let's make sure we're not just getting a duplication there. Chotto matte, chotto, copy paste. Can copy and paste that to our sentence deck. Ima nanji desu ka? So what is the time now? 8時20ですね。Yosh. できました。So let's quick look at that. So check out all the sentences we've learned so far. We're already up to 34 just in this one game. The one we just learned there, you can see it's important to think about other people's feelings. 相手を思う気持ちって大事なんですね。And yesterday we were at the Rito village, so we were talking about that. 危ないから家の外へ出ちゃダメなんだって。So it's dangerous to leave the village. It's talking about a little bird who lived there. And I just undid that. That is bad. I was trying to undo the drawing. There we go. Let's go back to the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
So power level is still 531. And then Anikuru says, does the different Omo kanji have a different nuance then? Yeah. Good question. I believe it does. Why don't we check the dictionary and see what it says? But yeah, my sense is that it has more of a sense of the nuance that you're kind of looking for in that part. Progo Yolo and Anikuru, Yokoso, Japanese Quest Away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. This is a channel for learning Japanese from games, so if you're into that, feel free to join. And welcome. I'm Akira Sensei. I'm a Japanese teacher. So, o mou. Let me use the bigger screen here. So, omo, to think, to consider. But I believe you'll see that other kanji as well. Or we don't, actually. Interesting. Yeah, this is the kind of question that Japanese people often aren't totally sure on either, so you can Google it. And it's interesting because they do have it in the same entry. But my guess would be that it has more of a nuance. If you look at it, it has a different kanji here that means concept, think about, idea. Versus this one just means think. That's pretty similar though, isn't it? This is the kind of thing that, why don't I just model how I would check this stuff? Because I'll be honest, I don't totally know the difference in nuance, but I guarantee you that there probably is one. So let's check it. So if we Google that, so omo versus the other omo. This is a way you can check it. And then when you check a difference for words, you probably want the whole word there. O, mo, u. And then difference. You can do difference if you want to find the English, or omo no chigai. So there probably is a difference, and there's even more omos that people are looking for the difference. But chigai means difference. So you can type in both and then find a difference. But my guess is that it's more related to the context that we were looking at. Like, not just thinking, but like thinking about someone's feelings. That would be my guess of the nuance. And let's see. So these are all different people talking about it. And these are all in Japanese, of course. But it still can be useful to look at this stuff and to try to break it down. And if you have a reading tool like Rikai, you can turn that on and read some of it. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. This is the main thing. Kanjo, emotion. So when there's a lot of emotion in it, that's when you use omo. And that's the one we saw in the text. So that was my gut feeling about it, but it's good to see it written in a guide. So basically, you can use this omo when there's more a sense of emotion embedded in the emotion, embedded in the word. Kanjo o komete hyogen ni wa. So that means when there's emotion in the phrase that you're using. But yeah, I recommend just Googling it and looking for the difference, or chigai meaning difference, for stuff like that. Good question. And yeah, don't worry about taking a little time to look at that. It's useful to model to show how to answer things like that.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
I got an F in Japanese, but let's not take that up. Progo YOLO, if you are indeed a professional troll, then welcome. We are in a fantasy context, so trolls have their place. But yeah, we will ban you if you are not adding to the conversation. But to answer your question, I actually did get an A in Japanese, but even at that time, I did not care about the language. I, in a way, in my mind, got an F because I didn't care about it, didn't care about learning it, and I got an A because I just learned it and would forget all the kanji after the test. I didn't really care about learning Japanese until I lived there. But anyway, thank you for the comments. Let us continue. Another word with 6 kanji. What are you saying there? What's the word, Gade, that you're referring to there? Anyway, let's continue the scene and see where we go. So we just learned this sentence again. So it's important to think about others' feelings. And what we just learned is this kanji here. Aite o omou kimochi. So thinking about other people's feelings and their emotions is important. Omou. Right, yeah, a lot of different kanji. But yeah, thanks for asking that. So now we confirmed the difference there. A lot of those nuances can be tricky even for Japanese people at times.
大事なんですね。あの向こうには知恵の神ネールより名をいただいたラネールという山が
Okay, so out here we can see this mountain. I believe it's talking about this mountain. Raneru toyu yama. So that means the mountain called Raneru. So beyond Anomuko niwa. So beyond these mountains is this mountain Raneru. And Chie no Kami, the god of wisdom, useful god for learning a language. It got its name from this god, the kami called Neru. I guess that's why it's called La Neru. They just added a ra to that. Let's continue. So it's rising up over there. So Nyusan, interesting word. Don't know if we really have this word in English. It means like entering a mountain. So Nyusan kinzuru. So it's forbidden for anyone to enter this mountain who is under 17. So this is a mountain that has an age requirement. It's kind of like going to a bar or getting a driver's license, but it's a mountain. So those who are under 17 without wisdom cannot enter. So this is a mountain that has this rule.
力の泉でも勇気の泉でも私の力は目覚
Alright, this is kind of an interesting sentence. She's been to a lot of different fountains of wisdom and power, but none of them worked. That's what this is saying. So, chikara no izumi demo, so even fountains of power. Yuki, meaning courage. Yuki no izumi demo, so even in fountains of courage, fountains of power, my power has still not awakened. So this could be kind of a metaphor for learning language. Maybe you go to a few fountains, maybe you try different few textbooks and they don't work, but maybe eventually you find Mount Lanru and you can unlock your powers.
めなかったでもあの地なら知恵の神ゆかりのあの泉でなら
But maybe if it's there, then, like, because it has the goddess of wisdom, right? Then maybe my powers will awaken.
もしかしたら根拠は何もありません
根拠は何もありません. I kind of like that sentence. What do you think? Should we add that to our power level? 根拠は何もありません. It's short, it's sweet, and it's got a good word in it. This would be very useful for a word like Ace Attorney, a game like Ace Attorney, for example, Gyakuten Saiban, because it's kind of a bit of a lawyer type sentence. 根拠. I don't know. Should we add this sentence? If I see a Dorito or something, we can add it. Otherwise, I'll just break it down here. So, 根拠は何もありません. So, 根拠 means basis or foundation. So, I have no basis for why I think my powers might awaken, but I'm going to go anyway. Okay, up to me. Yeah, we could probably just keep going then. 根拠は何もありません. So, I have no basis for thinking that. So, 何もない or 何もありません means nothing. So, I have no basis for it. So, 何も means nothing by itself, and then ありません, nothing. So, I have no basis for that, but let's continue.
けれどわずかでも可能性があるのなら
But if there's even a little possibility. The word may be good, though. Kanji seems tough. Yeah, it's a good word. It's a little tough for where we are right now, I feel like. I'm guessing it's an N2 or N1 word. I can check that quick, since you asked about the word. 根拠. Konkyo. So I add an extra u, you don't need that. Konkyo. Basis, foundation, and yeah, it's an N1 word. So maybe a bit above our pay grade at the moment. So let's not add it to our power level for now, but it is a good word. Konkyo, basis, foundation. If you say konkyo wa nai, means it has no basis, no foundation. For like an argument, for example, or making your point.
私はそれにすがりたいのです
All right. So if there's even a small possibility, I want to cling to that. I want to cling to that possibility. Let's break this sentence down a little bit. けれど, however, even if there's no basis, if there's even a small possibility, here's a word for possibility, 可能性. 可能性. And that's a word that probably is good to learn. Even if there's a small possibility, I will cling to that. すがりたい means I want to cling to that small possibility. All right, let's continue.
明日私は17歳になる
Asu. So tomorrow, asu, tomorrow. Usually it's ashita, but it can be asu as well. Asu, 私は17歳になります. So tomorrow, I will turn 17. Shadow Cappy, konbanwa. Genki desu ka? Good to see you, Shadow Cappy. It's always useful to have a cappy or, yeah, a sentient hat around is always useful. We're just watching our memory right now.
なりますあの山に行ってみようと
Ano yama ni. So I would like to go to that mountain. ittemiyou. So to try going to that mountain. To omoimasu. And notice how this is the standard omo here, not the one we saw before. So she's just saying, I think I want to go there. There's not the same emotion. Usually as a tag at the end of a sentence, it will always be this kanji, to omoimasu. I think I want to do something. It's an easy way to just say, I think something, to omoimasu. So I would like to go to that mountain.
思います。
いいね. Hi, let's bring it back to the game then. So this is a bunch of words. It's telling me that I need to get... We can break down what happens on the screen sometimes. I paused it, so I changed the screen. But this is saying it wants me to get an update. Junbi ga dekimashita. So we have prepared your system update. And it says it will end quickly. And would you like to update? Koshin shimasu ka? And you can say koshin suru, update it, yameru, don't update it, or konomama hajimeru. I just don't know how long it will take, so I don't really want to update it right now. So konomama, as it is now, start now. Konomama hajimeru. So hopefully that's okay without the update. It only took 2 minutes. Naruhodo. Yeah, I didn't really have time to do it before it, so I didn't start it. When you know the kanji but not the words. Took me 5 seconds. Okay. Yeah, maybe so, but I don't think it really matters for this game today. I'll just do it after, right? Like, I don't need it, do I? I just didn't want to, I saw it like 5 minutes before I started stream, and I didn't want to, make the stream late because of it. By the way, 8ball8, Jackonate, Shadowcappy, Minna, konbanwa, genki desu ka? How is everyone? Kimochi daiji kanose. Have we not learned any of those? I feel like kimochi we might have learned. Would you mind checking on kanose if you know how to do that? Someone in chat. If you go to the power level, you can do a search and see what we've learned. If not, I agree that those are good words to add. All missing. Naruhodo. Naruhodo. I agree, those are good words to add. Good suggestions. Got it. Let's add them while we're in midair. Alright, let's go to the level up screen, the power up screen. Kimochi. Yeah, I feel like Kimochi probably would be there, but I guess not. Just to show everyone how we can check, I want to make 100% sure. So we can do the search. Anyone can come in here and check this out, by the way. And if you look for a word, kimochi, yep, you can see it is not there. And the other ones I'm pretty sure are not there either. So we can check. We are up to 531. We just added mechakucha last time, which means like crazy, all messed up. But let's add kimochi, which means feeling. And 4 words, so fairly basic. Kimochi, feeling. Sensation, mood. And then let's add that to our power level. Make that power level go up. Can you feel the power? Chikaro. Kanjiru no. I feel the power. So the other words I believe were daiji. And the third word I don't remember. You might have to say it again. Daiji, meaning important. Good one to add. Good suggestions. What was the next word? Daiji and kanose. 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 Common word. Interesting that's doesn't have a JLPT level, but it's very useful. Means like a possibility, and you see it all the time. Kanji is there. I wonder if kanji is there. Yeah, go ahead and search for it. I don't think it is kanose. But if we did add kanji, what exactly? Let's look that up too. Taisetsu, daiji. They're pretty similar, Jackonate. I wouldn't worry too much about the difference right now. They're pretty similar. I'm sure there's some contextual differences, but if you say something is daiji or something is taisetsu, they're both important. So I wouldn't worry about it too much for now. Kanji means Chinese characters. It also can mean a feeling or an impression. All right, shall we add that too? Might as well. It's an N3 word. Kanji. That's the kind of thing that Japanese people probably would answer for you if you Googled it. But Japanese people may not know because there's probably subtle differences. Ohayou gozaimasu! Ace Kid! Genki desu ka? We are currently leveling up. Our power level is going up, as you were saying. Ohayou gozaimasu, so you came in at a good time. So kanji and kimochi are kind of similar, but have a slightly different use. So let's put those next to each other, though. Kimochi, kanji. For example, if you say like ikanji, it means like something's going well. But if you say kimochi, it kind of has a different meaning. It means like it feels good. So there's a different nuance with those. I heard it a lot in the store I frequented. Ah, naruhodo. Yeah, thank you, Okamijin, for writing that. Ikanji. Alright, so our power level is now 535. Yatta. Tsuyokunatta. Let's make the power level go up. We are getting very close now to 9,000. Closer, anyway. I use kanji as a vibe and kimochi as emotion. Nice! Thank you for that explanation. Ace Kid is in Japan, so it helps to get a sense of someone who lives currently in Japan, because you probably hear that stuff all the time. Naruhodo. Yeah, I use taisetsu more as well.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
The scouter says our power level is now 535. Sentou ryoku wa 535. 強くなったね. It's true, Shadow Cappy. And yeah, so much so that Ace Kid is also a content creator for Japanese, like we are on Japanese Quest. Ace Kid does a similar thing on YouTube. For some video games too, I believe, right? I've watched not that many of Ace Kid's videos, but the ones I did see, even though I couldn't understand them because they're in French, they seem quite good. And clearly your English is also very good. I would love if my power level in French was high, but my power level in French is like 5. I've done 10 episodes of Animal Crossing and I'm just starting Pokemon. Ah, sugoi, nice. So that's a little bit similar to game grammar, but like in French. Because game grammar does the same 2 games, and they're quite good, but they do it in English. So it's just... So Ace Kid is a little bit like a French game grammar, but I can't understand it, but it seemed like they were well done videos for sure. It seems like you have quite a following with French people. I don't... Ace Kid, are there many people that do what you do in French? Because I wouldn't think that there are that many. I'm curious, are there a lot of people that have YouTube channels teaching Japanese through French, or are you one of the few? Because there are a lot that do it in English. Curious how many there are that do it in French. And yeah, if you search that on YouTube, you will find it, because it's not a small channel either. Yatta! Just followed Ace Kid on Twitch. Yeah, Ace Kid, do you ever plan to do videos or streams on Twitch? Because that would be cool too. Then I would definitely follow you and host you sometime. I believe I'm the only one teaching through games. Ah, not a hold up. So yeah, Ace Kid is the only one possibly in the world teaching Japanese through games in French. So that is really cool, and really cool that Ace Kid is one of our party members. Maybe someone else is doing it in a different language like Arabic or German or something. Be cool if they joined us as well. We can get like all the video game Japanese teachers in the world in this one place. Then we'll be unstoppable. We can fight in all languages. Power level, max, in all languages. At least collectively, as our whole party. Shadow Cappy says, actually, I'm working right now on a presentation for tomorrow. Naruhodo. Oh, Shadow Cappy. I forgot. Are you French? Do you speak French? Wasarechatta. And Ace Kid says, I want to start streaming on Twitch, but I have to wait until I'm back in France. Ah, naruhodo, because your computer needs an upgrade. Understood. My computer needed an upgrade as well. I have no idea what you're talking about other than something about a guillotine. That's my third language after Japanese. Ah, naruhodo. I see. I'm not even good enough at a third language to say I have a third language. And by the way, I'm just kind of running where the wind takes me right now, looking at the comments. I'm kind of looking for someone to fight. Moe. Ah! Kanagi moe. I was wondering why you said moe. I did not see the comment above. Kanagi moe. Konbanwa. Genki desu ka? You missed it. We already added a sentence to our power level. We already added 4 words. Our power level is now 535. Tsuyoku natta yo. We have become strong. And for some reason, we're now back where we started. Neko, urusai. Neko wa chotto urusai desu ne. Ah, asoko ni ikimashou. Let's try to go to this place down here. Ikimashou. Coco game. Ohayou gozaimasu. I believe you're in Japan, so I'll say good morning. Ohayou gozaimasu. Genki desu ka? Watashi wa genki desu yo. This is awesome. We have 3... Well, we have more than 3. Kanage Moe is really a teacher too, but I was going to say, we have a bunch of teachers here because Coco Game is an English teacher in Japan. Ace Kid is a Japanese teacher who speaks... Well, who is French and speaks French on YouTube. Kanage Moe is certainly a teacher here in the chat. And maybe you're a teacher in life too, I don't know. We're all really teachers and students here. But it's cool to have so many teachers in one place. It's a small explanation in English for everyone else. I'm doing a presentation for a class about capital punishment in France. Naruhodo, it sounds dark. Yeah, I'm good, but hungry. Naruhodo. I'm studying to teach French. So basically everyone's a teacher. Ooh. What is this? A new place. Issho ni ganbarou. Nihongo de, eigo de, Fransugo de, iroiro ganbarimashou. Heigen hazure no yama yaro. Or, not yama. Umayaro. So we found a stables at the side of the plains. Nice. Ooh, nani kore? Kikori no ono. It's the lumberjack axe. Sounds so hard to teach French. I have no idea if I could do that. If you can teach Japanese, I bet you can teach French. Yoroiso. So it's armor weed. Tatoe fumarete mo orenai. Tough-na yakuso. So it's a tough weed that even if you step on it, it does not bend, does not break. Sono jobu de shinayaka na senishitsu wa ryori shite taberu to. So if you make it into fiber and cook it, it can increase your taika no kyokasuru, your armor basically. Bogyo ryoku ga fuyasu. So your armor will go up. Ah, inu. Kawaii. Kanagimoy says, you can learn even from questions questions asked, since it forces you to think about what you have learned. Yeah, absolutely. All teachers are really learners as well. And it goes both ways. All learners are really teachers in a sense, or they can be. So even if learners in chat are teachers in a way, yeah, absolutely. Like really, everyone in chat is a learner and a teacher. I'm a Japanese teacher and learner in my normal life as well. Ah, kawaii. French is darn hard. Yeah, to me, French is really hard. フランス語が難しいですよ、とても。これは何ですか? Parlez-vous anglais? Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous biblioteca? That's the limit. That's the limit of my French. Genkai da. Sumimasen. I'm sorry if I insulted the French language with that. But I do like languages in general. I'd love to learn more languages, but I kind of have my hands full with Japanese at the moment. Oh no, is Biblioteca Spanish? Sorry. Sumimasen deshita. Hidoi. But that is an example. That is the level of my French. I don't even know what's French and what's Spanish. Omoshiroi. Baka desu ne, sensei wa. Parlez-vous Japanoi? How do you say Japanese in French? Because I could ask people that in France, too. Je suis Japanese. So, like, yeah, I have no idea how to say that. That's the problem. Yapone. Yeah, the thing is, like, I can't read that. Anytime I read French, like I said before, I tried to read the word for lemonade in English in French, and at the bar in France, they couldn't understand me. I said, like, I'll have lemonade. And they said, what? And it's like, limonade, or something like that. They couldn't even understand me. So I can't read that word, even though I can read it. Shiraberu. Ah, naruhodo. I'm so jealous of everyone else. Your power level is so high in other languages. Like Ace Kid, your first language is French, but your English is so good. I wish I was solid like that in another language. Arigato. Ureshii. You have to understand, I was in France for a month perfecting that one sentence. So all of my experience points went into that one sentence. So my pronunciation of everything else is bad. Ah, naruhodo, your stepdad is British. Naruhodo. So desu ka? Mono kuguru mono. So go through the one who goes through the gates. So let's go through some gates. Nice. Yeah, well put, Kanagimoy. Inu ga jibun no shippu o oikaketa. Kawaii desu ne. Ah, Shua-san. Ohayou gozaimasu. Genki desu ka? Konnichiwa. Konbanwa. Toku demo. Okay desu. Yeah, no matter where you are, let's cover our bases. Ohayou gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. Konbanwa. Oyasumi. Good to see you, Shua. Genki. Ima shigoto chū desu ka? Are you currently on your job? Because often when you're here, you're on the job. Ah, yappari, shigoto chū. As expected, Shua is on the job. So this is the cool thing about this quest. We have our party members, all these people. We're on this role-playing game that's bigger than any one role-playing game because it's in all the games, right? But there's even Japanese people here at work in Japan that are currently on this journey with us, for example. Let us draw them so we have a full sense of it. Kakimasu. これはシュワさんですね。今仕事中でもここにいます。日本から魂がこうやって飛びましたね。So their soul, 魂 means soul, right? たまし. So Kanagimoy, their soul came from work, from Japan, and they are here. And they have this hat here. かっこいいですね、この帽子。Nagai. Yeah, you definitely can say that for long, like a long time, Jack and Nate. Good question. So from Japan, like a soul has joined us on this journey. They left work and they are currently on this quest as well. そうですね、幽体離脱。面白い単語ですね。Out of body experience. 大丈夫かなSo Okamichan asks a question to Ace Kid. When was the first time you played a game in Japanese? It's a good question for Ace Kid, since Ace Kid makes videos teaching Japanese through games. Shadowcappy says, I have a big question. What does the little tsu mean in this context? Yidaro. Good question. Maybe someone else can answer it, but I am not totally sure. Without further context, I'm not totally sure. But yeah, I think that's pretty much what it is. What Jack and Nate says. It's like it's a glottal stop, which means like a kind of like a idaro, like kind of a more abrupt stop to the word, perhaps. Right. Well put, Jack and Nate. You see, we're all students here, and we're all teachers. We can all learn together. What is this? I don't think we can swim through all this, can we? Ah, なるほど。Yeah, what Ace Kid wrote there is a little bit long, but I did the same thing. I first quit when I did it, because playing Japanese games was really hard. But same with me, when I was around N4 level, I tried again, and it became more fun. So you do need a certain level, probably to get something out of games. Yeah, it helps a lot to have the basics. I do agree, Ace Kid. I'm not sure exactly what's going on right now. Eh? Naruhodo. Naruhodo, naruhodo. Desktop publishing. 面白そうですね。印刷. Insatsu means to print. Insatsugyo, the printing business. So to answer Kanagurimo's question, Shua is currently at a job in desktop publishing in Japan. But as you can see on screen, their tamashi, their soul, has flown over and joined us on our quest. Thank you for joining us. Eh? 失敗しました。できましたか？失敗した。やった。壊れそう。So it seems like our club will break. 大丈夫かな？やった。え？何？なるほど。何？大丈夫かな？間違えました。そうですね。So there's time sometimes when you're printing things, when you're just watching them print. ありがとう。聞いてくれてありがとう。Thank you for coming. You are always welcome. 楽しいよ。Get our arrow back. Not totally sure what to do. Wish you could climb in here. でもできない. So we are running out of arrows for all this. Is this in range of the... If I do a bomb here, will it work? Okay, it will. Muzukashii. Anyone know what we're supposed to do here? Boku wa wakarimasen. I won't lie. It's hard to read the text in Dark Souls in Japanese. There's so many kanji that I don't understand. Akirameru. Ah, yeah, that is a good word. Akirameru. Shadow Cappy, you know what to do here? So, like, what type of printing? They want to know, is it manga? Manga desu ka? Can you try and get the box? Yeah. And then lock down from on high. Try getting around the wall. Look down from on high. Got it. Yeah, I think Dark Souls could be rough in Japanese, but there's not that much language, right? So a big inkjet printer is what Shua says. Naruhodo. Posta nado, so making posters and things. Yeah, the treasure box back there. Get into the iron cage, like this. Lucifer Lou, welcome. So, do you mean the iron cage or like the basket that you can like fly through? I feel like I'm gonna die over here. Yeah, we cannot go this way. Yeah, I feel like you have to go in that basket and launch yourself over. I just don't know how to get in that basket. But by the way, welcome. Lucifer Lou. I know I'm probably missing something here. Just not sure what. We need to open this door somehow. So we opened something with that ball. Step 1 is try to find the key. Yeah, right. If we're here, we can see... Okay, so there's a ladder there, if we're in there. There's a treasure up there. You can clearly fly and get to it. And there's this launcher. But we're blocked with that door. Question is, where's the key? Ah, here we go. Here's something. Naruhodo. Very useful. Chisana kagi. It was just around a corner. Sumimasen deshita. Shire no hokara no naka ni aru tobira o akeru koto ga dekiru kagi. Very useful key. It's a key that can open doors in a shrine. Yatta! That was so easy. It was just right around the corner. That was weird. Alright. Arigatou Ganbatta. Hiraku. To open. Yatta. Ooh. Naruhodo. Now we can do something. I think now we want to shoot it again. Oshi. You cannot post your own. You cannot print your own posters. Insatsu shimasen. Omoshiroi. Funny conversation you guys are having on our journey here. Pick up all your arrows. Yeah, if I can, I will. Eh! 失敗した。よし。Nice. Kazegiri hane no ken. So like a wind-cutting feather sword. Rito zoku ga tsukau ryoha no ken. So a double-bladed sword of the Rito tribe. Kuchu demo subeyai ugoki ga dekiru yoni. So you can even move quickly in the air. Keiryo ka suru kufu ga sareteiru. So yeah, it's made light. Let's see if we can get this sword. Is it better than something else we have? Definitely better than this. Yatta. Yeah, let's see if we can find some of those arrows. It's a good point. Yawa doko desu ka? Where are all the arrows? Over here, maybe? I see some. Oh no, are we stuck out here again now? Oh no, we can go back through. Good. Good, good. Ima kara doko ni? Eh? So we're still not done yet. Let's think about how we finish this. I will be right back. I'm gonna take a quick short break. If anyone knows how to finish this, feel free to write that. ちょっと行ってきます。あと3分ぐらい。行ってきます。We need to find that shrine somehow. 行ってきます。Tadaima. Alright, anyone figure out how to get this thing? So to get to the other side, let's see. Yeah, so you remember why you hated this shrine. You have to hit the switch and then jump up around using the launcher. Okay. Turn to the other side. Turn to this side? Ah, so you like get in this, maybe? There you go. Read when you get back. The area that is blocked off is not the switch in its original location. Alright. Ganbaro. Kanagimoy also wants a big printer. Naruhodo. So I'm not sure if I understood your explanations. Kuri-sensei's here. Do you remember how we passed this shrine? You have to like launch yourself with this, don't you? That's what I thought.
So far I don't recognize.
Because there's this thing.
So...
you can somehow get over here.
Okay, yeah. Is there a gap?
So you're back, I'm back. So just when you hit the switch, make sure you're on the side with the entrance. Alright, so hit the switch. Alright, so hit the switch like when you're here? Like something like that, is that what you're saying?
Is this the one in the water?
Yeah, this is a hard one.
Oh, I remember now. Can you sit down, please?
Wait, but now I'm stuck in here. Oh, so get out of the basket? So then what do we need to do then?
Get on the launcher. We need to
Okay.
switch back, because it's not open.
Right. but they said I needed to switch it. In this position, you need to go around and use the launcher to go around. Right. You need to, like, do the thing as you jump.
Yeah, just use it.
Yeah, something like that. You don't need the bomb? Alright. You can shoot the switch when you're in midair, Aardvark says. Eh?
So that yeah, you pop up.
Right.
While you're in air.
Arigato, Aardvark-san. That's, I think, the cool way to do it. Arigato. Yeah, I think that's what we did before, I believe.
That's not, yeah, that is totally.
Oh, wait, was I supposed to do it from there?
I mean, you're supposed to do it when you're up in the air.
Oh, my bad. Arigato, Aardvark-san. It helps to have an Aardvark in our party. A clever Aardvark always helps when you're on a journey. Yatta! Dekimashita ne. Arigato, Aardvark-san. Just for that, we must look up the Japanese word for Aardvark. Because an Aardvark has helped us on this quest. Do not fall down.
Yeah, careful, there's.
Yatta! Let's look at the power level up screen. And look at the word for Aardvark. By the way, anyone watching, if you'd like to follow, you can join us in this Aardvark on this journey. This Japanese quest. Aardvark. Are you kidding me? There's no word for Aardvark? What? This is how you spell Aardvark, right?
No, there's two D's.
There's what?
It's like right in front of you.
Ah.
A-A-R-D.
Sumimasen deshita. Aardvark. Tsuchibuta. Check it out. That's the awesome name. It's like it's like a dirt pig.
It's an earth pig.
Earth pig. All right. Or
Kawaii.
Aardvark. Aardvark. I wonder which is more common.
Tsuchibuta.
Let's Google it and see what it says on Wikipedia for Japanese, because now we must know.
Usually written using kana alone.
Tsuchibuta. Usually just kana. Check it out. Kakui Tsuchibuta.
Wow.
So when you read YouTube, or when you read Wikipedia, it can be a really good way to practice Japanese, because you can use your Rikaikun tool and read it. So, Tsuchibuta. Aardvark. Tsuchibuta me. Interesting. So you can learn all about Aardvarks. Kakui desu ne. Aardvarks, really? They're in Africa. I did not know that, really. You can see Seitai, their ecology, where they live. And they live in forests. Shinrin. So, like, yeah, a big forest area. Ii desu ne. So Tsuchibuta, since we were saved by an Aardvark in this shrine, I think we should add Aardvark to our vocabulary. Also because it's two cool words, Tsuchi and Buta. So why don't we add Tsuchi,
That's true.
we can add Buta, and we can add Tsuchibuta. 3 words for the price of 1. So Tsuchibuta, Aardvark. Tsuchi. We will level up with the power of Aardvarks. Tsuchi means earth, dirt, soil. So let's add that to our power level as well. And then Buta. Buddha means pig. Or fat person derogatory. Alright. And we should probably learn these in order, starting with Tsuchi. Tsuchi. Buddha. Tsuchi Buddha. If you level up enough, you can become an Aardvark. Yatta. Tsuyokunatane. Let's make our power level go up then. On the power level screen. So Earth Pig does whatever Earth Pig does. I'm looking at some of the comments. So Shadowcappy says, Akira, would you like a link to some nice and easy to read Japanese children's books, all free? It includes Momotaro. Yeah, a link would be fine. Maybe especially in like, probably in the resources section on the Discord would be a good place. And then Jaconate says that Buta niku yori sakana no hou ga oishii. So you like fish better? Naruhodo. Let's make our power level go up to 538. Tsuyoku ne. We have leveled up with the power of Aardvarks. I never thought I would say that in my life, but we have powered up with the power of Aardvarks. No one saw this coming. Tsuyoku ne. Tsuchi Buta wa ichiban oishii. Have you really eaten an Aardvark before? I somehow doubt it. Tabeta koto nai. Kokufuku no Akashi. So Spirit Orb. Here you go. Here's the power of the Spirit Orb. Arigato. Tsuyoku natta. How many do we have? We have one. Hitotsu shikanai. Ikko. Yeah, we just leveled up last time. We got a more Gambari Geiji and more hearts last time. Tsuyoku natta. Jodan desu yo ne. Jodan. By the way, that's a good word. We should add that to our power level sometime. Jodan, joke. If anyone would like to add that to our power level, we can, since I think we've seen that word a couple times today, or if not, it was today and yesterday.
I think we should add it. 'Cause I saw
Jodan.
kanji for it earlier at Roll
Arigato! Dekimashita! Aardvark no okage de dekimashita. Tsuchibuta no okage de dekimashita. With the power of the Aardvark, we were able to pass it. Without the Aardvark, we could not do it. We needed the Aardvark power. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, that's the starting area, wasn't it?
That's the Coliseum.
Oh, that's the
It's
Coliseum.
it's right in front of the starting area.
Yeah, kawaii.
There's that one guy in there.
そうですよね。
覚えてる？
うんうん。怖い。でもちょっと
息吹
痛い。
あるよ。
何？
息吹ある。
そうですよね。うん。I do love Jodan. Yeah. The word for joke, Jodan. Kono tokoro wa ayashi desu ne.
危ないよね。
カロシウムのようなところ。ちょっと怖いけど行きたい。I like Link's climbing form. Do you see that? With like the different terrain, he kind of use his leg differently. Good thing we have all this stamina. Ganbari gauge ga hitsuyou desu yo ne. Eh. No, this is not the Colosseum. This is the starting plains. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Yeah. This is where we started.
どこにあるかな。
Wakaran.
あそこね。
This is not
あそこの方で
where we were thinking.
にある。
Hmm?
そこの I think it's by that big mountain right there.
Hmm.
I think it's on the other side of that.
Naruhodo.
That's where I thought you were.
Yeah, this is back where we started again. Ah, koko.
あ、
arimasu
行
ne.
かなきゃ。
Ikimashou.
ヒナックスもいる。
Hinox? Doko?
あそこの虫の虫のじゃなくてあ、見える。
Naruhodo. Hinox. Tsuyoi Hinox. It's a green one, so it's stronger. Don't have any great terrain to fight him on either. It could be a tough fight. You did say you're looking for a fight. Yeah, that's true.
いい武器持てないみたい。
No, we don't have great weapons, but we can do some damage with this thing.
Why don't you like to use the two-handed ones?
Yeah.
Those guys. 頑張って。
Gamarimasu. Yosogai. Ah, you just learned yosogai. That's a good phrase. That's a good word, rather. Yeah, yoso means like an expectation or prediction. So yosogai means something that you don't expect. Dekkai oni desu ne. Maybe let's finally use this plus attack. Might need it on this guy. Ryokai. Yeah, that's a fun word too. Like Ryokai, Roger. Understood. Gambaro. Ah, it doesn't have this spin ability. It's too bad. Ooh, abunai. Abunai desu ne. Taberu. My English and Japanese is so poor. Yeah, what is your native language, Lucifer Lu? Nigero. I wish there's a place that I could fly and shoot this guy in the eye. Ooh, that did not work. Boy. Abune. So it seems like those attacks take you to 1/4 no matter how many hearts you have. It's kind of interesting. It means you're leveling up both English and Japanese at the same time. Exactly, Ace Kid, exactly. Sono tori. Eigo demo, Nihongo demo. Level up. 便利ですよね。There we go. I'm Taiwanese, Chinese. Ah, so you are one of our viewers from Taiwan. I saw we had a few viewers from Taiwan. I wasn't sure who they were. Naruhodo. Abunai. Yeah, we don't have the right weapons for this guy. Like, I was hoping this was a two-handed, so it'd have a basic spin move, but it didn't. So that kind of ruined my plans for fighting this guy. Let's see if Ice Arrow does anything to him. Keep the night. Yeah, the hammer does. I think the lightning sword might as well. I don't want to write this presentation, says Shadow Cappy. Maybe we could get this ogre to write your presentation on French capital punishment. Abune. 強いですね、この人。Taberu, taberu, taberu. Let's eat a lot of apples. Lots of the verb taberu. Let's throw a sword at him. I think it's time to throw all our swords at him. Zenbu no buki o nageru. Ganbarimasu. Zenbu no buki o nageru. Yatta. Katta. It's okay. Gekko no knife. So the moonlight knife. Geruzoko no sensai na chokoku ga horokosareta ken. So it's got fine carvings of the Gerudo tribe. Utsukushi kyokusen o motsu ha no kiremi wa, or kireaji wa taihen surudoi. So it's very sharp with a curved blade. Katsute wa Saiji ni mo tsukawareta to iwareteru. So it said that it was also used for like rituals long ago. Amaze stream! Konbanwa! Yokoso! Japanese Quest away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. For anyone just joining, like Amaze stream, I think we may have seen you before Amaze stream, I'm not sure. But just want to introduce myself. I am Akira Sensei. I'm a Japanese teacher. This channel is for learning Japanese through games. Trying to gamify the language. And also languageify the game. I've been saying that recently. It's confusing. But basically what it means is we have different metrics for learning and getting experience points in the language. Such as our power level, how many words we've learned so far. Throughout this quest, through all the games we play, we learn words. Words like Nani? What? Neko? These are early ones, so these are basic words we learned at the beginning. And also we'll look for sentences to learn from the game. That's our other target for today. 一緒に頑張ろう。兵士の弓。何これ？兵士の槍。Soldier's spear. 城の兵士が使っていた長槍. So a long spear used by soldiers at the castle. 思い通りに振り回すには十分な鍛錬が必要. So you need training to use it well. なるほど。鉄の穂先は頑丈で So the metal tip is very sturdy. 火がついても燃えない. Even if you catch it on fire, it will not burn up. Really interesting. Okay. Chronolock says victory. Nani? Did what? What do you mean? Yeah, a while ago.
I was reading Neko no Takushi.
Oh, nice. Yakigani. So we got a grilled crab. Kani means crab. Yaki means like cooked or grilled. Yakibasu, so grilled bass. You can cook it to make its healing go up. And then Chronolox. Victory. Victory wa Nihongo de nan desu ka? I couldn't totally read what you said. It's so much harder to read without the kanji sometimes. But yeah, did someone write that? How to say victory in Japanese? Because I bet someone knows how to write that. But yeah, basically, shori is victory. But if someone could write it, that'd be cool. Yakigoi, so it's a grilled koi as well. いいですね. Thank you, Kanagemoe. 書いてくれてありがとう. Thank you for writing that. Shori, victory. 勝ちましたね. So we threw all our weapons at him, but we got some back. This is not a bad sword right here. Kachi. Yeah, kachi can also mean victory. Kachi. Kachimasu, to win. So it looks like right below us is where that shrine is. Shita desu ne. You're too polite, Akira. How am I too polite? What? About what? Ah, naruhodo, naruhodo. I see what you're getting at. I was too polite to the Hinox. Dakoso. So it's the shrine called the Dakoso Shrine. Shiraberu. Shiraberu. Now what will be inside this shrine? Kokoro no naka ni nani ga aru kana? Kewashi keisha hodo gambari geiji no shohi ga oi. Interesting. So that if something is more inclined, if there's a more steep incline when you're climbing, then your stamina will go even faster. So if you're climbing something really sheer or like upside down, it will go faster. Oh no, it's another battle. Kawaii. We just threw away all our weapons. This is an easier one, though, I think. Joey should be a more basic one. The last one was, like, advanced. This one should be not so hard, hopefully. Gambaro. Jackanate says the Hinox, they have feelings too. So desu ne. Still, we probably want a decent blade on this guy. Let's try out our new sword. We can try our Oke no Yari. Let's try the Royal Spear. See, this guy does like no damage to us compared to that other guy. Daijoubu desu. You also print cats. We might have to look at this link there in the comments there, because Shua-san said they work in a printing factory, or not a factory, but a printing business. Yatta, Guardian Lance. Kachimashita ne. So let's look at that link. Chotto matte, I'm looking at that link, but it's on my other monitor. Kawaii. Kawaii desu ne. I might have to look at that on the channel for everyone. Kawaii kara. So Shua just said they are here, but they're at work right now in Japan. But this is what they're working on. They print things like this.
Kawaii.
A printout of Neko. Kawaii desu ne. Neko tachi wa. Insatsu shimashita ka? So this is what you printed at work? So I think Shua-san, they are living the dream. They are watching. They're on this quest with us. Their soul is on this journey, on this Japanese quest, Breath of the Wild. But at work, this is what they're doing. They're printing cats. Let's draw a hat on the kitty too. Tapato kakitai. Kawaii desu ne. Kawaii neko tachi. So yeah, during this time, as I'm drawing these cat hats, feel free to ask any questions in Japanese to suggest words. We can increase our power level. But right now, our power level, our cat power level is currently increasing. Kyojin? You mean the word for giant? No, I don't think we have that word. Let's make a party hat. Party hatto. Kakkoi desu ne. Neko tachi. Kakkoi.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
The scouter says our power level is kind of strange right now. It looks something like a cat. Now this hat is on Link. Kawaii desu ne, totemo. Ii desu yo ne. Totemo kawaii. Neko daisuki desu ne. Watashi mo daisuki desu. Shadow Cappy suggests learning Jodan, Danjo, Danchi, and Joshi. Iro no boshi o kabusete moratte. Moratte masu ne. Arigato. Iie. Tanoshikatta. こちらこそ。かわいいですね。Ah, Kachimasta, I forgot we won this battle already. Then we looked at all the cats. Nekotachi to tomo ni douken shiyou. Let's go on an adventure along with these cats. Hiraku. Kodai no koa. So an ancient core. But before I forget about it, there's some words suggested. Let's at least add Jodan to our vocab. We see that cat again on the side. Let's look at the word for joke. We have the word for cat already. Neko. Let's add the word for cat. Or joke. Can't get cats off my mind now. Jodan. I think that might be good now for the words that we have. Let's go to 539. Jodan desu ne.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
強くなった。539。Shadowcappy says, Boku wa mitsu no boshi da. 3 hats. Jodan Danjo. Yeah, I thought that's what you were getting at. So yeah, Jodan Danjo. Men and women. So yeah, I guess that could be kind of a joke, and since we're learning the word for joke. I didn't want to do all the ones he said because it would go on to the next card, but we could get up to 540 though. So why don't we do that? With just Danjo. Yakume wa owaru. So my role has ended. Danjo. But it's got not the long U, right? Danjo. Men and women. Ah, you were the third hat. Naruhodo. Shadowcappy was the third hat. Wakatta. So Jodan Danjo. But notice it's missing the long U sound. Jodan Danjo. We can do that. Power level 540. Tsuyoku natta ne.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
The scouter says our power level is now 540. Tsuyoku natta. Toko wa doko? Where are we? We have a boat. Yeah, we're at the bottom. Abunai. Ikada ga arimasu ne. So we have a raft. Nani? Ah, neko. Kuri Sensei is here showing me pictures of a neko. So Kuri Sensei is flipping out about that currently. Wakatta. So now we should probably go back to this tower. How about? Wapu suru. So Shua says, Jodan Danjo Masaka Sakasama? Ah, so there's a... Right, it's kind of like a palindrome. Kaibun. Palindrome. So desu ne. Ah! Yokoso! OX Kaksa! I'm not sure how to say your name. If there's a better way to say your name, please tell me. But welcome to Japanese Quest. Yokoso! Japanese Quest Away. This is a channel run by a Japanese teacher in the US. That's me. I am Akira Sensei, and this is a channel for leveling up in Japanese. But really, all of us here, we are all teachers, we're all learners of Japanese and of the game, so we can help each other ask questions, answer each other's questions, and level up together in Japanese. 一緒に日本語でレベルアップ。So Kanagemoe says in the comments, so Jodan, the last kanji appears in various verbal actions. To joke. Yeah, that's a good point. The second kanji in Jodan, dan meaning to talk or discuss, you also see in Sodan, discussion or consultation, and Zatsudan, which they wrote there, meaning like small talk, or like chatting. So desu yo ne. And we have not added those to our power level, but we will someday, I imagine. Kore wa nan desu ka? What is down there? Orange mono wa nan desu ka? Ah! Ayashi! Yappari! 行ってみよう。やったー! Dragon! We have summoned a dragon. Thank you for subbing. Jackonate. Arigatou gozaimasu. Sub. Arigato. We now have a dragon summoned to our party to bring us more hype for this journey. When a party member follows, it means they've joined our party. If someone subs, that means they have summoned a dragon to add to our power level on this journey. So we got the dragon hype. Let's bring out the dragon. The dragon emote. Some dragon hype. Yatta! Arigato! Jackonate-san. We got a dragon now on this journey with us. Good time to bring out the dragon as we're flying. You can imagine now a dragon somewhere in the sky. Maybe we can see them. Is there a dragon anywhere? Doko. Ienai. Somewhere out there, there is a dragon. Ryu desu ne. Yeah, in Japanese, dragon is Ryu. Yatta. Kanagemoe says my favorite is Kaidan, Ghost Story. Ah, I did not know that one actually. Interesting. Kaidan. And that also sounds like the word for stairs. Right? Kaidan is stairs. Interesting. I knew the kanji for it. I didn't know that word though. That's pretty cool. Well, let's try to get some fairies if we can. We got that dragon hype. Look to the sky. Can see that dragon swooping down. They got our back on this party. Tsurugi Soul. So is it like swordweed? Haya mi ni aru surudoi toge ga tokuchou no yakuso. So it's a... Okay, it's a weed that is known for having sharp thorns on it.
It's a thistle.
Interesting.
I think in English it's called a thistle.
Ah.
Some kind, like a volt.
Okay, so it's a kind of thistle. So, ryori ni tsukau to kogeki ryoku ga fueru. Oh, nice. So this will increase your attack power if you use it. Good to know. Good to have. Kaidan stairs, right? Shua says, Watashi wa kawai no ga nigate nanode, kaidan wa nigate. Yeah, so you're not so good with ghost stories. Watashi mo horror ega toka nigate desu ne. I don't really like horror movies. Kowasugiru. Ah! Nigechatta! Yosei. Oide. Kitte, kitte. Mo chotto. Ah! Yatta! The stash house! Yokoso! Japanese Quest Away, welcome to Japanese Quest. welcome everyone from the Stash House. Anyone who doesn't know the Stash House, check out their channel. It is literally a house that has a mustache for a roof. Yane wa hige desu ne. Hige yane. The way you could say Stash House in Japanese, let's write that in Japanese. Could be instructive. Sounds kind of good, actually. So hige is mustache or beard. They both can mean mustache or beard. Hige, and then yane is roof. So hige yane. I feel like this might be a good Japanese name. It's kind of different because it's roof, not house. You could also do hige ie, because ie means house as well. So I could do ie, hige ie. It's another option. So anyone joining from the Stash House, this is how you'd say the name in Japanese. Hige yane, mustache roof, or hige ie, mustache house, stash house. So Shadow Cappy says, off topic, but yeah, really depressing. Mad Punjabi, yokoso, welcome to Japanese Quest, and we have a new party member. So yeah, if anyone follows, you can become a party member on this journey. I am just the guide for this journey, but we're all party members together. Anyone here in chat can join our party as one of our party members, and what we do here is we level up in Japanese. Basically, to boil it down, I'm a Japanese teacher in the US. I've done that as a job. I have a Japanese teaching license, and I write on the screen a lot, as you can see here, and teach Japanese through games. So we see the words of the game. For example, we can bring up something we just learned, and we can break down the language. We can highlight the language by writing on it. For example, kogeki ryoku means attack. Fueru means increase. Put it together. Kogeki ryoku ga fueru. So if you eat this, if you cook it, your attack power will go up. So what we do, basically, we have an adventure. We gain party members, like we just did, and we level up in the game, and we level up in Japanese. Ishoni gambaro. So remember those names if you ever want to do some Japanese branding, Stash House, Hige Yane or Hige Ie, I recommend. Let's see what people said. Hige no hito. So desu ne. The mustached one has appeared. Hi. Yeah, what does everyone else think? We were talking earlier about horror movies and whether we liked them. The way you say that in Japanese is hora eiga. Hora is horror, and then eiga means movie. Hora eiga ga suki desu ka? Do you like horror movies? The Japanese Guru, I like it. Arigato, Mad Punjabi-san. Have you ever studied any Japanese? Yeah, the focus of this channel is to teach Japanese through games. And our power level in the lower right is our power level in Japanese on this channel. Each word we learn, the power level goes up by 1. The goal, of course, over 9,000. Fluency. Why these fairies don't want to, like, come down and get caught? Kawaii desu. So Ruby, sounds like you think they're scary. Kawaii desu ne. And Shadow Cappy says, dai kirai. Jackanate says, only with friends. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. With friends, they can be fun, maybe. But alone, hitori de miru no wa zettai dekinai. Ah, nigechatta. I cannot watch them alone. Kawaii. Kawasugiru. Ah, but you do like horror books. Interesting, Shadow Cappy. Ah, Yose Getto. By the way, yeah. Good to see you, Ruby. Konnichiwa. Genki desu ka? And also, who just joined, I should say, Mad Punjabi. Genki desu ka? If you haven't studied Japanese before, Genki just means like, how are you, what's up? The basic greeting, so I often say that on this stream. If you learn anything on the stream watching it, you'll probably learn that. Konnichiwa, hello. Genki desu ka? How are you? I'm worried we don't have the money for this, though. Mono yo. Wakamono yo, so young person yo. Watashi no hanashi o kite okure. So listen to what I have to say. We can say iyo or yame tokimasu. We're going to say iyo, which means good, rather than no, I don't want to hear. Iyo. Watashi wa daiyose. Shiza. So I am... No, Shiji. Or no, Shiza. Yeah, Shiza, the giant fairy. 大変ですね, Ruby-san. Your computer broke.
Ah, I know.
It's not good. So does that mean you won't be streaming for a while, Ruby? Katsute koko wa utsukushii uzumi datta. So long ago, there was a beautiful spring here. Let's break this down a little bit. It's a nice sentence. So katsute, in former days, long ago. Koko wa, so koko means here. Utsukushii, beautiful. And then izumi means a spring. So there was a beautiful spring here. Datta means it's the past form. So there was a beautiful spring here. Katsute koko wa utsukushii uzumi datta. I could if I use my laptop, but it'll probably be a few in between. Naruhodo. Taihen desu ne. That's too bad. Hope that your computer feels better or you find a solution. Nennen sasagarareru rupi ga nakunatte. Or sukunakunatte. So I've been getting less and less rupees, so my power has gone away. Chikara o ushinatte shimatta bakari ni. Kono arisama sa. So yeah, I've been given much less rupees, so I guess they're like a god, or that gets power from rupees, from money. So they've lost their power. Ah, arigato. A lot of interesting words from Shuo-san there. Let's see which ones we've already learned. So umi, meaning sea, we learned already. Mizumi, lake, we learned already. Izumi, we did not learn yet. Numa, swamp, I think we learned that. And then Ike, pond, we did not learn. Maybe we should learn Izumi and pond and Ike, the two that we didn't learn before. Since we also just saw Izumi and Ike, I think we saw a different time. So let's go to the power-up screen. Let's look up a word. Let's look up the word for pond and just see what we find. You can look it up in English. Pond. So Ike. Just use our tool here, the Rikai Kun tool. Press C, copy it to our clipboard, add it to our power level. Boom, we got the word for pond. Power level is now 541. Let's make that power level go up even more. Izumi. Izumi. Spring, fountain. Spring, fountain, so we have two new words here. Ike, Izumi. Anything else related to water we can add? What if we added more related to water? What about... Have we added kawa? Let's check kawa. Anyone know what kawa means? Kawa. So we have kawaii, meaning cute. That's different, though. And we have kawaru to change. We do not have kawa. So let's add kawa, meaning river. Let's add kawa. Let's see if we can get a couple more words related to water. Kawa, river. Whoops, put that in the wrong one. Let's add it here. Kawa, river. So what other words? Yeah, kawa is a really good one. It looks like a river, exactly. So, oyu, hot water, or yeah, we have mizu. But oyu, hot water, we do not have, so that's a good idea. Nani?
I meant Spirited Away,
Yeah, we have onsen. We don't have oyu, though. What else? So yeah, we have onsen and umibe, beach. Ace Kid said. Yeah, beach is a good one. Let's see what we get for beach. Let's just type in beach and see what the top things are. Yeah, Shima for island. Good idea as well. Old Mizu for flood. Also a good idea. Let's just try to get at least 2 more so we can get up to 45. Let's actually just do an experiment and just type in water and see what the top water things are. So Mizu we have. Suibun is like moisture or water. Suido, water supply. So I don't think we need these ones. This is a good word though. Water well. Ido means well. Funsui, water fountain. Yu is hot water or oyu, like they said before. Sento, public bathhouse. So desu yo ne. A lot of good suggestions. We're not going to do all of them right now, but let's try some. I do think oyu is a pretty good one. Let's check out oyu. Actually, oyu is not even, doesn't say it's common, so I feel like I don't want to do that then. But U is N4, so that's quite common. So we could add U. Let's add U. Hot water. And then why don't we check on beach as well. Sento, public bath. Netto, to boil water. So desu yo ne. Yeah, we're not going to do all of these right now, but thanks so much for the suggestions. So Kaigan, beach, coast, and forward. Hamabe, beach, but that's N1. Hama, also N1. Umibe, also common. But according to this, the most common one is Kaigan, coast. Yeah, I feel like Ace Kid, I feel like I kind of agree. I wouldn't say this dictionary is always accurate, but I think, yeah, you do see both of them, but I also feel like you might see OU more. Ah, that's an idea though. What about wave? Nami. I don't think we've added Nami, have we? Let's check. Nami, wave. Yeah, we've not added wave, so let's add that for now. Nami, wave. Yosh. Hamon. Yeah, I saw your word. Hamon, ripple, ring on the water. It is a good word, but it's not. It's a little more rare. But I think the word by itself, nami, wave, is a good one to do. Suna. We did add Suna already. When we were playing Mario, we added that. I think that's good for now. Let's just add it. We can stop at 5:45 for now. Tsuyoku natta ne. With some water words.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
It says our power level just went up to 545. 545. 強くなったね. So she's saying, give me some rupees. 500 rupee もあれば十分. So if we have 500, it's enough. Kanagemoe says, with wave, add a da and you get tears. So does ne. And look, the kanji are somewhat similar too if you look at them. Interesting. Yeah, we did add tears, I think, already, I believe. Watashi ga chikara o torimudoshita akatsuki ni wa. So The moment I get my powers back, I can definitely help you out. きっとあなたの役に立てるはず. We do have the money. さあ、ルピを持ってるなら、さっさと私にお渡しを。So please give them to me. 私が力を取り戻すには500ルピ必要さ. So 500 rupees are necessary if you want me to get my powers back. 渡す. Hand it over. Arigato. 助かるよ. I'm saved. Thank you. 力がみなぎっとくる. So her power is overflowing. すごいですね. 強くなった. Her powers just rose just like ours.
出た。
強くなったね. 君が私を出してくれたのかとね. So you summoned me, didn't you? 感謝するわ. So I thank you. I thought the plant was the one talking, Japanese says. 違います. No, it's she said at first, 大妖精, she's a big fairy. よく見ると私のタイプ. Interesting. So let's break this down. Type. So よく見て. よく見ると. So if she has a good look at us, she has realized that we are her type. We are her type. 私のタイプ. So atashi means I. Type means she's like, we are her type romantically, meaning she'd like date us, I guess. So yoku means like well, miru to look. Yoku miru to, if I look at you well, you are my type. So what do you think? Should we date her? Date shimasen ka? What do you think? We'd have to decide as a party if we're gonna date her. Boya, 一緒にここで暮らさない? She's now asking us. Can you read what she's asking us now? This is getting serious. Boya, 一緒に, so 一緒に together. ここで here. 暮らさない? So what do you think? Should we do this? Can anyone translate this? Like, I obviously can, but I want to see if people can read this because it's kind of a interesting sentence. ねえ、坊や。一緒にここで暮らさない? Yeah, they're kind of like... Shua is saying... Like, are they proposing to us or something? Do they want to get married? That's kind of what she's saying here. She's saying, like, would you like to live with me here, is what she's saying. Would you like to live with me? Exactly, Shadowcappy. Because kurasu means to live. To live. Would you like to live with me right here? Ishoni, together. Kokore, here. Kurasanai. Would you like to live with me here? What do you think? Let's answer it. We have two options. Hai, that's Ichiban, or Ie. I don't know if we can actually answer it, but what do you say? Hai or Ie? If you have to vote in the party, what do you say? Should we be with her? Should we live with her here? Hai or Ie? Gare says Ichi. Ruby says Hai. Stash House says Hai. Chronolock says Ie. Jackanate says Hai. I think Shadowcappy is probably saying Hai. Shua says Hai. Kanagimoi says Taipu janai, so ie. Sunflower Muse says hai. Kira Kira says ie. Any other votes? Kurashimashou is what Shua says. We should live here. Omoshiroi. So I have to do my vote too. I think I've got to go with the party. I've got to say hi. So if she asks us, we now have to kind of be with her, I think. Mo jodan yo. So that's the word we just learned. So we did not get to answer, unfortunately. She was playing with our heart. But now, our heart is broken. Shitsuden shimashita. Jodan yo. She was just joking. Hishi na tokoro wa matta. Kawaii wa. She's just playing with us. Zannen desu ne. Sate to. Kondo wa watashi kara orei da ne. So now, I must thank you. Fuku o tsuyoku suru tame no zairyo o motteru nara boya no fuku tsuyoku shite ageru. So if you have the ingredients there are in red, zairyo, I can make your clothes stronger. Fuku, clothing. Tsuyoku, to make stronger. Zannen desu ne. Kanashi. Sabishi. Sa. One-san ni pouch yo misete. So you want to show me your pouch? Ima no atashi nara boya no fuku daibu tsuyoku dekiru wa. Nice! Check it out. Not just a little bit. Daibu. A lot. I can strengthen up your armor, your clothing a lot. Tsuyoku suru or shinai? Shinai means don't do it. Tsuyoku suru. Let's do it. Alright, so I guess this armor we can strengthen. And what we need, the ingredients are Hyrule Bath and Lizard Claws. Tsume means claws or fingernails. Hai, onegai shimasu. Okay, wakatta wa. Zora no Yoroi. Tsuyoku natta ne. And the cool thing about this armor, as you can see here, increases swimming speed. Oyogi speed o up. Oyogi means to swim. And thank you for the comment, Shua. So daibu means considerably a lot as an adverb, but if you make it a noun, it can be oita. Naruhodo. Tsuyoku natta ne. Watashi no nukumori. Kanjite ne. So you can feel my warmth. Can't you? Aran? Hoka no fuku mo tsuyoku dekiru kana te omotta kedo mo muri mitai. So I thought I could make more of your clothes stronger, but it looks like I cannot. Muri. Souzai ya shimai no chikara o mitashitara atashi no tokoro made matta kitte ne. Onegai. So come back here again if you find my sisters or you get more ingredients. Ja, mata ne. Ah. So desu yo ne. Oita ken. Yeah, it's across from Ehime Prefecture. Yeah, since you mentioned the prefectures, there is something I kind of wanted to try on this channel. Let's see if we can try it. Let me pause the game for a second. Let's look at the browser cam. I'm not sure if this will work, to be honest, but I just want to check if it does. So there's a really cool quiz for learning the prefectures. Let's take a look at it. So check it out. These are all the prefectures. And if you use this tool, you can read the prefectures that people are saying. So I was thinking it might be cool to use chat and to do this quiz. The only problem I'm seeing now is I can't see chat on the screen as I'm doing this, and it won't be big enough with my power level set up. So I should maybe set it up differently. But this is a really good quiz, and I was thinking we could do it on the quests at the end here. But since the chat is not there, I kind of wanted the chat on the side. It's the only thing.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Could I possibly set that up differently? Like if I do the VOD view, what if I change this to the quiz? Chottomatte, I kind of want to try this. So this is experimental, but I kind of want to try this quiz. いい勉強になる. Let's see if we can fit this somehow. Let's see if I can shrink this down somehow. Alright, this might work. Okay. So you can't see the kanji that well, but you can see it if I click on it. So let's try. So Japanese is not just learning the language, it's learning the prefectures too. And so what I'm thinking is that this could be really cool. Since there are Japanese people watching, since there are people like Ace Kid who are, you can see Ace Kid on the comments here, who are in Japan watching, if we do this quiz and people comment at the same time, we can really add a lot of value. Not just, like to anyone watching, they can help learn the prefectures because we'll learn more information about each prefecture we see. Because I can say what I know, but I don't know that much. Like using this quiz, only like a year or two ago, I learned all of them. Before that, I only knew like, you know, a dozen or so. Ah! Shua-san! Mata ne. So Shua-san... Did Shua-san say they're leaving? Ah! So desu ne. So yeah, I was kind of hoping Shua-san would be here since they're Japanese to give us a perspective. Maybe we can do it another time. But since I have it open, why don't we try it right now? Let's see how many prefectures you know. So the first one, Fukui. Fukui prefecture. This is one that's hard for you to remember. If anyone knows anything about it, you can write something there. So yeah, it's lunchtime. Ja, mata ne, Shua-san. Anyone who knows in chat, you can add information about each prefecture. So the way I remember Fukui prefecture, is certain ones by their shape or location are easy to remember. And this one right here is one of them. This is Ishikawa prefecture, and next to it is two prefectures. Fukui prefecture is right next to it. That's how I remember where that is. If someone knows anything more about it, I know nothing about it other than where it is. So this is Fukui prefecture. So I can click on it. And oh no, I just pressed it twice, so I got that wrong. Let me restart. I did not get that next one wrong, so let's start again. So this time, here, I just said this one, Ishikawa. So all I really know about Ishikawa prefecture is I watched Ishikawa-ken. I watched a documentary on Netflix about it where they make sake, so I know they make sake there. And this is the one that juts out, Ishikawa. You can kind of imagine Ishikawa, so it's the rock and river. So you can imagine this rock jutting out into this giant water, this giant river, Ishikawa, right here. If anyone knows anything else in comments, you can add something there. So Ishikawa right here. So next, Yamagata. So I don't know much about Yamagata, but the kanji you can see is the shape of a mountain, Yama, mountain, and gata, shape. Katachi means shape. And I know that it's in the Tohoku region. This whole north region here is the Tohoku region, the region affected by that tsunami a few years ago. And Yamagata is here. Anyone else know about Yamagata? It is right here anyway. If you know something, you can comment about it. So next, Miyagi-ken. Miyagi Prefecture. So that's also in the Tohoku area. The biggest city there is Sendai, so I know that about Miyagi, but I've never really been there, so I don't know much about it. If you know about it, you can say something. But here is Miyagi Prefecture. And if it's right, it's pink. If it's wrong, it'll be a different color. So far, 3 for 3. I might get some wrong. We'll see. So next, prefecture. Oh, really? Kanagimoi. For Fukui, the author of The Tale of Genji lived there. Nice. So here, Fukui, the Tale of Genji author lived there. Very cool. And then next, Hyogo-ken. So Hyogo Prefecture is in the Kinki region. So that means the central region by Osaka. And the way I remember Hyogo is, I don't know much about it, but this whole big island, Honshu, this whole big island, usually there's a bunch of prefectures, right? But there's a few exceptions. Yamaguchi on the end, where I lived. Aomori on the other end, where I have been. And then Hyogo here. It's got a north shoreline, a south shoreline. Next to Osaka, Hyogo is right here. I had to look away. I missed where Yamaguchi was. Yeah, Yamaguchi's here. We haven't got Yamaguchi yet, but for me, Yamaguchi is special because I lived here, Yamaguchi Prefecture, for 2 years. I lived about right here where my arrow's pointing. And so when it comes up, that to me is like the easiest one. Yamaguchi. So the next one here, Shimane. So that's a prefecture that's not so well known, but it's easy for me because I've been there. It's next to Yamaguchi where I lived. Shimane is right here. If someone else knows anything more, you can write it. So that's Shimane Prefecture. And I highly recommend this quiz. Let me write this quiz in chat. So anyone else, you can bookmark it like I do and do it every couple months. You can learn all the prefectures like I did. It's a very good quiz. I'll add this to the chat right now, the link to this quiz. It is now in the chat. Let's go back to the chat. Go back to the quiz. So next, Saitama. So yesterday we had someone from Saitama in our chat. I think the person was Ryogo, was their name, or Ryoji. They were a streamer who streams Ni no Kuni 2, and they're from Saitama, which is right above Tokyo. Tokyo is the small one right here, and right above that is Saitama. Saitama. It's also the name of the main character in One Punch Man. Yep. Thank you, Ace Kid, next to Tokyo. Geography level up. Exactly, Frankie. So we're leveling up right now in geography. Let's see if we can get all of them right. I'm sure with all of the party members we can. Probably I can get all of them alone, because I've done this quiz off and on for several months. I'd say I learned these all about a year ago with this quiz, just because I thought it's kind of pathetic not to know all of these, if I'm a Japanese teacher especially. So next. But the cool thing about this chat, people can add more details, because I don't know that, like, about most of these, I don't really know details about them beyond where they are or their shape. So Kanage says, in Yamagata, there are 3 sacred mountains. Really? That are a big pilgrimage site. Dewa Sanzan. Omoshirou. Interesting. So that's about Yamagata Prefecture over here. So the next one here, Aichi-ken. Aichi-ken. So for this one, I don't really know much about Aichi-ken. I wish I knew more. It's kind of embarrassing to say how little I know about these prefectures. I have a really stupid way to remember this one. So you see the kanji, I, love. So because it's love, I imagine, this shape here looks kind of like lips kissing. So I imagine Aichi. It's lips kissing. They're in love. That's Aichi. That's how I remember it. It's a very stupid story. So there is Nagoya. Oh, so do you live there? In Aichi, Ace Kid? The home of Toyota and Inuyama? That's where you live, right? like right now as an exchange student, yugakse. So the way I remember it is a very stupid way. It looks like lips that are kissing. But a better way to remember it maybe is what Ace Kid said. Nagoya is there, very big city. Also the home of Toyota and Inuyama. And you are living there and you are in chat from there right now. So let's not get that one wrong. Aichi-ken. Nice. So next, Nagano. So the way I remember Nagano, please add something if you know more, because the way I remember it is not very good. But it's just this big one in the middle. That's how I remember it. There's two kind of big ones in the middle, Nagano and Gifu. The biggest one is Nagano. So that is Nagano. I personally want to live in Hyogo. Or no, did you say Yokohama you want to live in? Yeah, Yokohama. I read that wrong at first. Yeah, we'll see. That's not a prefecture, but Yudan, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. 今から日本の地理を勉強してます. We are currently studying Japanese geography, so if you can help, 一緒に頑張ろう. 一緒に勉強しよう. 日本の県ですね. So next we are at Osaka-fu. Osaka-fu. So that's an easy one because it's Osaka, the biggest city, and because of that it's a small prefecture here. Osaka. And in Hyogo we have, what do we have, Kanage-moe? Himeji-jo, like Himeji Castle? Right, Himeji Castle. Yeah, Nihon no Todofuken. そうですね。勉強中。一緒にみんなでチャットで Japanese Quest で勉強してます。Yeah, we're studying all the Japanese prefectures together as a group. So anyone who has information, add the information, and people can watch this video and be helped as they learn it. So Himeji Castle is in Hyogo, which is here. Like Kanage-moe said, Himeji-jo. Himeji Castle is right here. So next, Okayama. Okayama-ken. Okayama Prefecture. So I don't know much about Okayama other than the kanji means Oka means hill and Yama means mountain. So hill mountain prefecture. And that is right here, Okayama. The way I remember it, I lived near there. So I lived in Yamaguchi and it's 2 prefectures over. So it's in the same region called Chugoku, the Chugoku region. So Okayama. はい。ユランさん、面白い情報があったら教えてください。お願いします。一緒に勉強しよう。So next, Toyama. Toyama-ken. So Toyama is one I don't know anything about other than where it is. I know it's next to Ishikawa, the one that juts out. This should be Toyama, but I don't know anything about it. So if someone knows something about it, you can teach us. Toyama. I think it's here. Yatta. Got it right. So the next one, Ibaraki-ken. So I don't know much about Ibaraki either, but I do know it's near Tokyo, and it kind of has this sharp point to it. Ibaraki. Someone knows something about it. 教えてください. So Yudan says, Okayama-ken to ieba. So it's famous for Momotaro. Yeah, it's famous for having Momotaro, the story of Momotaro. So let's look at that again. So Okayama here had the story of this famous legend, the Peach Boy, Momotaro. Often pronounced Ibaraki, naruhodo. And that is here, so let's click on that. いいですね。勉強になった。ありがとう。So next, Akita. Akita-ken. So I don't know much about Akita, but it is next to Aomori at the top. Akita. And I've also heard of Akita Bijin. So there's like apparently beautiful girls in Akita Prefecture, and it's called Akita Bijin. Akita Bijin. Bijin means beautiful, like a beautiful person. So Akita Bijin means like beautiful people in Akita. And they're famous, I guess, for having beautiful people or beautiful girls in Akita. But that's literally all I really know about it. So if someone knows more, you can teach us more about Akita up here in the north. And we are correct. Good. And so Osaka is famous for, for manzai and owarai geinin. So yeah, comedians. Osaka is famous for having comedians there over here. True. You think this... Yukiguni. Snow Country, the novel Snow Country by, I believe... I forget who that's by, actually, but that takes place in Akita. Shirinakatta. Yeah, manzai comedy. Watashi mo suki desu. Let's go to the next one. Saga Ken. So Saga Prefecture is in Kyushu. And I do know this one. I drove through here recently in a bus. I know it's kind of a small one between Nagasaki and Fukuoka. I know those ones pretty well, but Saga I don't know that well. Anyone know anything about Saga Prefecture? Saga no koto amari shiranai. But it's between Nagasaki and Fukuoka. Fukuoka to Nagasaki no aida ni arimasu ne. Yatta. Sekai desu. So that was correct. Next, Niigata. The kanji is kind of difficult. I don't know much about Niigata, but I know it's a very long prefecture on the side here. It's very long. I know it by shape. Niigata is right here. So desu ne. Watashi mo downtown ga suki desu yo. I also like downtown. So Yudan says, so Saga is famous for... Really? Balloon Festival? Balloon Festival. I did not know that. So apparently, Saga Prefecture here is famous for a balloon festival. Benkyou ni natta. Ureshii. So let's imagine a balloon there. Like maybe we can draw some of these. You think? Let's make a balloon. We can make a balloon rising out of Saga. And then, who had Momotaro? That was Akita. So let's make kind of like a peach. Can make kind of like a peach for Akita. Alright, let's continue. So Tsugi wa Niigata. I don't know much about Niigata, but I know it's here. Tsugi wa Tokushima. I also don't know much about Tokushima, but I know it's in Shikoku, down here. Tokushima wa koku desu ne. So Yudan says, Momotaro wa Okayama. Oh, I got it wrong. Okayama. Sorry. Machigaemashita. So, yeah, the peach is down here. Peachy. Momotaro. Okayama. Arigato. So the balloon festival, omoshirosou. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Tokushima. Tokushima Prefecture is where? Yeah, it's in Shikoku, but I don't know much about it. Amari shiranai. Demo koko desu ne. Tokushima. Hai, sekai desu. Next, Oita. So today, one of our people on this quest with us, one of our party members, Shua-san, talked about Oita Prefecture in Kyushu. So Oita, I don't know much about it. The way I remember it is you have this finger shape prefecture called Ehime, pointing, and the one it's pointing at is Oita. So Oita is here. Oita wa koko desu ne. Sekai desu. And then Aomori. I just went there last summer. Natsu ni Aomori ni ikimashita ne. I went to Aomori. They're famous for apples. And they also have a festival there they're famous for. I forget the name of it at the moment, but Aomori, it's right before you get to Hokkaido, so it's an easy one to remember. Aomori, Blue Forest prefecture. Onsen. Naruhodo. So apparently in Oita, they have a lot of onsen. Onsen in Oita here. That helps me remember. Yeah, it's like Beppu there. Beppu ga arimasu ne. Oita de. Beppu is famous for having a bunch of onsens. I think the city of Beppu is there and has lots of onsens, I believe. So next, Kumamoto. So I know Kumamoto is in Kyushu. They are famous for Kumamon. They have a famous character there. Let's see if we can see that character. Kumamon. Perhaps you've seen this character before. Kumamon, kawaii desu ne. So it's the Yuru Kera. They have these characters for each prefecture called Yuru Kera. More than just prefectures. And the one for Kumamoto is perhaps the most famous. When I was there, you see this character everywhere. So let's do it. Kumamoto. It's here in the middle of Kyushu. Yatta. And then next, Fukushima. So Fukushima was the one that was largely affected by the tsunami and earthquake 5 or 6 years ago. And it's the bottom of the Tohoku region. But that's most all I know about that. So Fukushima, right here. Ace Kid says, I feel sorry when all the prefectures I know are from big earthquakes. So desu yo ne. Watashi mo chotto hazukashii. I wish I knew more. That's why I'm doing this. I hope more people can tell information about these prefectures. So yeah, anyone who's watching, if you, like, weigh in on any prefectures you see, we can learn more about these prefectures. If it's useful, we can add this to YouTube. People can learn from this, maybe. So next, Kanagawa. Kanagawa. So that one is right below Tokyo. Tokyo no minami desu ne. Kanagawa. So Tokyo is here, the small one, right below Tokyo. Kanagawa. I believe this is where Yokohama is. Next, Fukui. Fukui. We talked about that before. Next to Ishikawa. Fukui. And someone said something about Fukui, but I forgot what. Kanagemoi. What did you say? I think you said something about Fukui prefecture, but I forgot what it was. Hai, tsugi wa Yamanashi. So Yamanashi is famous for having Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji. It's also right next to Tokyo on the left side, on the west. And Sugi wa Fukuoka ken. So this one I'm pretty familiar with it. Fukuoka has a big city in it, Fukuoka, and it is right next to where I lived. I lived in Yamaguchi. Fukuoka's right here, so I often went to Fukuoka for the mall, the big city. Fukuoka, yatta. Fukuoka ni sundemasu ne. Yudan lives in Fukuoka, I believe. So let's do Fukuoka, right next to Yamaguchi and Oita and Kumamoto and Saga. Right. So what they said before, Kanagimoi said, Fukui Prefecture, the writer of Genji Monogatari, the tale of Genji, lived here. Fukuoka wa koko desu ne. Yatta. So far, these are all circles, so we've been correct on everything so far. Tsugi wa Miyazaki. So Miyazaki Prefecture, also in Kyushu. In this case, a bit further south, so it's south of Oita, next to Kagoshima. And I went here last summer, Miyazaki-ken. Yatta. Tsugi wa Mie-ken. I don't know much about Mie prefecture, but I know it's this long one that's shaped kind of... It's got a unique shape, but I don't really know anything about Mie prefecture. Does anyone know anything about Mie? Zenzen shiranai. Mie-ken ni tsuite zenzen shiranai. Demo koko. This is Mie. Tsugi wa Shizuoka. So I know Shizuoka. I've been to Shizuoka, and Kuri-sensei also lived here for a year as an exchange student. It has an interesting shape. It's near Tokyo. Tokyo's here. Shizuoka, right here. It's got two big cities, Shizuoka and I think Hamamatsu as well. Tsugi wa Hiroshima. So Hiroshima is easy for me. I lived near Hiroshima. It's got a big city, Hiroshima, that obviously had a atomic bomb dropped on it. Hiroshima is right here. Anyone else, if you want to learn the prefixes, I highly recommend this quiz. If you do it every day, you can learn them in a week. It's not too difficult, but maybe it helped me that I had some knowledge. If you use a tool like this, you can read them as well and learn their readings. So Hiroshima should be here. Tsugi wa Iwate, also in the Tohoku region. Iwate-ken, koko desu ne. Tsugi wa Yamaguchi. So that's where I lived in Japan for 2 years. Yamaguchi de eigo o oshiemashita. I taught English in this prefecture. Tsugi wa Tochigi. Tochigi. So that is right above... To me, this is maybe the hardest one to remember, but it's right above Saitama. Saitama. It should be here for Tochigi. Kanagemoe says... A lot of places are still no-go due to radiation in Fukushima. So desu yone, that's true. And Ise Grand Shrine is in Mie. Ah, really? A very famous shrine is in Mie Prefecture. So Mie is here, a famous shrine there, and radiation is still a problem in some areas in Fukushima Prefecture here. And then Shadow Cappy says, speaking of radiation, I was born on the same day but different year as the bomb dropping in Nagasaki. So Nagasaki's here. Naruhodo. Kanashi desu ne. So tsugi wa Tottori. So Tottori is here. It's near where I lived in Japan. I believe it's famous for the Tottori dunes. They have great sand dunes there. Let me quick show that a picture of that. Here's Kumamon. Tottori sand dunes. Let's check that out. Check it out. I recommend checking out the Tottori sand dunes. I've never been there, but it really looks like a desert. Sabaku desu ne. Tottori Sakyu. Yeah. The Tottori sand dunes in English, in Japanese, Tottori Sakyu. Kirei desu ne. Alright, so Tottori is here. You can find those sand dunes here. Watashi mo ikitai ne. Well, you're in Japan, you can go to it, Ace. You can go. Tsugi wa Shiga-ken. This is another one I know almost nothing about, but I know it is near Osaka, the small prefecture next to Kyoto. So this is Osaka, Kyoto, Nara, Wakayama, Hyogo. It helps me to learn them in clusters around cities that I know, like Tokyo, Saitama, Chiba, Kanagawa, Yamanashi, Shizuoka. Helps a lot to build out from what you know. So like that's what I did to learn more. Yamaguchi, I lived here, build out. Shimane, Hiroshima, Fukuoka, build out from what you know is what I recommend. So Shiga, build out from Osaka. So Osaka, Kyoto, Shiga. But I don't know anything about it. ちょっと恥ずかしい。全然知らない。So Lake Biwa is in Shiga. Ah, yeah, I think you may be right. One of the biggest lakes. It's like the biggest lake in Japan, right? Biwako, Lake Biwa. Yeah, let's type in Lake Biwa. Lake Biwa. And it is in Shiga, it looks like. 綺麗ですね。そうですね。一番大きな湖ですね。確かに。Yeah, we did talk about Tochigi, but I don't know much about Tochigi. Yeah, the kanji's kind of blurry on the screen. Sorry about that. I'm trying to hover over and have it be a little easier to see, but yeah. We did look at Tochigi, but right now we're looking at Shiga. Shiga Prefecture, where is Lake Biwa is there. So Shiga Prefecture here. Tsugi wa Okinawa. Okinawa Prefecture. So Cappy says sunlight is in Tochigi? Nikko? I'm not totally sure I understand that. They have a lot of sunlight there, or is there something else that means? Interesting. So the next one is Okinawa. Everyone should know that, I hope. It's the small islands on the south. Okinawa. Yeah, right. Nikko. But what do you mean by that, though? It means like sunlight, right? So Okinawa. So we went all the way to the south, Okinawa, now all the way to the north for Hokkaido. Probably the easiest one of all of them is Hokkaido. Very big. とても大きいですね。Nikko wa basho desu ka. なるほど。A certain shrine, Toshogu Shrine, is in Nikko. Shiranakatta. I did not know that. So a shrine is in Tochigi. 勉強になった。ありがとう。So next, Hokkaido in the north. Kagawa. Kagawa is in Shikoku. So Kagawa, I think, might be the smallest prefecture. And I don't know much about Kagawa other than where it is. It's in Shikoku. It has kawa in it. So it's on the water. Helps me remember it. Kagawa is here. And then Kanagimoe says, Okinawa has the U.S. Air Base and is very different Japanese from the mainland. So desu yo ne. Topu ni nobotta. Oh, you climbed up to the shrine. 羨ましい。登りたい。面白そう。So 次は奈良 Prefecture. 香川県はうどんが有名です。本当ですか? So they are famous for udon, those udon thick noodles in Kagawa. So here they have udon. 食べたい。美味しそう。But for Nara-ken, I know they're famous for the deer in the city of Nara. I've been there before. So Nara is south of Osaka. So Nara is here. And then Kochi, I don't know much about, but I know it's the biggest prefecture in the Shikoku region. Kochi. So Kochi is here, this big one here. So there's an air base in Kanagawa Prefecture. Okay. Air and sea base in, what is that city? In Atsugi City. Naruhodo. In Kanagawa, which is south of Tokyo. Naruhodo. It's shared by the US, Japan, and I think a few other countries. Shiranakatta. はい、次は高知。 So I don't really know anything about Kochi, but it's this big one, this big prefecture in Shikoku. Koku desu ne. Yatta. And then next, tsugi wa Wakayama. So also in the Kinki region. I know it's south of Osaka, but beyond that I don't know much. Wakayama Ken. So Wakayama to me is easy to remember because it's south of Osaka and also on the southern coast. Wakayama should be here, but I don't know much about it. So if anyone knows, Wakayama no koto 教えてください。はい、次は愛媛. Ehime Prefecture is also in Shikoku. It's the one that looks like a finger pointing at Oita Prefecture. That's the way I remember it. Beyond that, I don't know much about it. Ehime Prefecture. So let's try that. Ehime, right here. You can see it looks like a finger here, pointing. You can imagine Ehime. Hime means princess. You can kind of imagine a princess pointing her finger. The story helps me anyway. Kanage Moe says, I learned a lot of interesting facts about these different prefectures from, is that Loke Mitsu? A Japanese TV program with a comedian who dresses up as Asuka and traveling around Japan. Ah, naruhodo. Omoshirosou. Loke Mitsu. So Loke meaning like location. So Wakayama Ken wa umeboshi. Ah, it's famous for umeboshi, like the sour plum, dried plum. Ato mikan mo yume desu. Also famous for mikan or mandarin oranges. Naruhodo, shiranakatta. We can draw that one on there too, maybe. Let's draw a bit of a mikan. Umeboshi and mikan. Doesn't look so good with the yellow, but this can be umeboshi. Hai, tsugi wa Ehime. So yeah, again, that's like kind of like a princess pointing. Tsugi wa Gunma. I do not know much about Gunma either, but I know it's near Tokyo, and it's kind of big, kind of round one right here next to Nagoya and Niigata, and next to Saitama and Tochigi. Gunma's kind of in the middle here. It's completely landlocked, unlike a lot of these that have a shoreline. Gunma's here. I feel like I see a lot of news stories about Gunma, people in Gunma doing bad things or weird things. Tsugi wa Chiba Ken. So I don't know much about Chiba other than there's Tokyo Disneyland is in Chiba. And it's near Tokyo, obviously, for Tokyo Disneyland. Chiba Ken is here. There's also, I think, other amusement parks here as well. Chiba Ken. Tsugi wa Gunma Ken. Ayashiso. Yeah, if you're basing that off what I said, I could be totally wrong. It's just maybe it was one news day that I saw a lot of Gunma Prefecture. I don't really know. So isn't there a certain Narita Kuko? Yeah, Narita Airport I think might be in Chiba too. Yeah, I think you might be right. Shadow Cappy. And then also Nagasaki. So I lived, my first time ever in Japan, I went to Nagasaki Prefecture and I did a homestay for 1 week in Nagasaki. So I remember very well where that is. Nagasaki is at the end of all of Japan on the west. Also, Nagasaki obviously is where there was the Kakubakudan, the nuclear weapon was dropped in that city. The same day Shadow Cappy was born. So Nagasaki is here. Only 4 more. Let's see if we can get them all right. Then we will level up on this quest. Then we can add all the prefectures to our power level. Maybe not, a lot of words, but hopefully we can learn some of them. Kyoto-fu. So I've also lived here for a month doing a homestay studying Japanese. Kyoto is next to Osaka on the top, right here. Kyoto, the old capital of Japan, was there. It's a very famous city, obviously. Highly recommended to go there. Kyoto wa kirei desu ne. So tsugi wa Kagoshima. Kagoshima. So for me, Kagoshima is kind of easy to remember because it's the very southernmost point of the mainland. Down here, Kagoshima. There's an island called Sakurajima that has a volcano there that I went to last summer. Highly recommend checking it out. Sakurajima wa kirei desu yo. Let me quick Google it so I can show you guys. Sakurajima. Check it out. It's a currently active volcano. You can see the island here and the volcano. The island from above looks like that, but it's currently, you can see smoke billowing from it. When I saw it, it looked like this. There was smoke coming up from it. Sakurajima. Sugoi desu ne. I recommend checking it out. It's in Kagoshima, the south of Kyushu. Hai, tsugi wa, so Kagoshima, we can click on that right here. Ato futatsu, so 2 more. So Shadowcappy says, I don't live in Yokohama. If I don't live in Yokohama, I'd like to live in Kyoto. But I heard the crime rate there is the highest in the country. Really? Bikurishita. I'm surprised. It seemed great when I lived there. I didn't see any crime, so I wouldn't worry. Like, the high for Japan probably still means very low. Hai, tsugi wa Tokyo. Tokyo-to. So the metropolitan area of Tokyo. You know it's got to be tiny because there's so many people packed in there. So there's this small sliver here. Tokyo. And around it, helps to remember the ones around it too. Saitama, Chiba. Saitama on top. Chiba on the side. On the bottom, Kanagawa. On the left, on the west, Mount Fuji is there, and that is Yamanashi. And here, Tokyo. One more. Gifu. Saigo. Gifu-ken. So Gifu, the way I remember it, I don't know much about it. Zenzen shiranai kedo. Koko desu ne. Nagoya no Tanari. So it's the 2 big ones in the middle are Nagoya and Gifu. Gifu is next to Nagoya. So Gifu is right here. Yatta! Dekimashita! Zenbu. Seikai datta. Yatta. So anyone who gave information, thank you for all the details. Hopefully some people can watch and learn from this video. And I also linked this quiz if anyone else wants to take it. I highly recommend that you try it and learn all the prefectures because it's just good to know where things are happening when you hear about different news and stuff in Japan. Battle of Sekigahara was in Gifu. Naruhodo. It's like a famous historical battle. I actually don't know much about that battle. I probably should. Yatta. Dekimashita. So let's go back to the game. Dekimashita ne. Yatta. I think for completing that quiz, we should get a sound effect. Tsuyokunatta ne. That is the power of geography. Chiri no chikara. Chiri no chikara de. Tsuyokunatta. We have gained the power of Japanese geography. A little bit anyway. 11, 11, 11. Make a wish. これでみんなも日本マスター。そうですね。みんな日本の達人になりましたね。ありがとう。いろいろ教えてくれてありがとうございます。Thank you so much for teaching us. So make a wish. I'll make a wish for everyone watching this quest. If I am to randomly die or something and I cannot complete this quest, someone watching this, continue the quest. Some party member, continue the quest. Get over 9,000. Finish the quest without me. If I am to fall, someone, continue the quest. That is my wish. Maybe Stash House. Maybe Shadow Cappy. Maybe Ace Kid. Maybe everyone. I don't know. But someone, if I am to fall, the quest must go on. そうですね。強くなった。The power level did go up. Nani kore? Ah, takara. Meteo rod. Nice. We got a meteor rod. The power level increased a lot. Yeah, the power level did go up a lot. I'm not... It's 545, right? Is the current power level. So, Meteo Rod. We just got a meteor rod. Kodai no Majutsushi. So, an ancient sorcerer. Ga Kinju de tsukuriageta to iwareteru Ka-en-kyu o Mitsu doji ni hassei saseru tsue. So it's a rod that can shoot 3 flame fireballs at once. It was made by a sorcerer in ancient times. Komerareta hono no chikara ga tsukiru to kawarete shimau. So it will break if its firepower goes away. Sobi City, let's try it out. Kore ayashi. Ah! Kanagi moi, oyasumi nasai. Ja. Mata ne. Osoku natta ne. It's 5 in the morning for you. Wow. Sugoi. Let's see if we can shoot this guy. Didn't work. I think I saw a chest. Yeah, we got a chest up here. Is there another chest? Oh! Arimasu ne. Yatta! Thanks for telling me. Gin rupee. So silver rupees. Kira kira to kagayaku rupee. Totemo ureshi. So very beautiful. Kira kira. We have someone by that name in our party. It means to shine, to sparkle. Kira kira to hiraku. Or kagayaku, rather. Means it's sparkling brightly. Yatta. Abunai. 危ないですね。逃げろ。ナイスタイミング。ありがとう。楽しかった。I wonder if anyone has ever hunted a fox with a meteor rod in real life. 多分ないですね。Yudan says in the comments, 僕もスイッチ持ってるけど、ゼルダまだやってないので、買おうか悩んでます。なるほど。楽しいよ。It's a lot of fun, this game. I highly recommend it. とても楽しいよ。Shadow Captain says, did you know that elemental weapons change your body temperature? Yeah, I did know that, but I don't normally think about it. I wonder if there's something like below this bridge. Ah, これ。Nice. Topaz. Ganen, rock salt. Kohaku, amber. Ayashi mono tokuni nai desu ne. It doesn't seem like anything's really suspicious there like I was expecting. Yeah, our power level went up a lot because we learned a lot of words related to water earlier, like the words kawa, river, nami, wave, ike, pond, words like that we learned earlier. Sugoi. Ooh. My dream of hunting a fox with a meteor rod can come true. 待ってください。ちょっと待って。Please wait. あ、消えた。ずるい。何これ。ひんやりハーブ。ヘブラやゲルドの標高の高い産地で見かけられる薬草の一種。So it's one type of thing you can find in high elevation places. It's a weed. Interesting. 歯に体を冷やす成分を持っており。So it can cool you down. 料理に使うと、so if you cook it, I'm not sure what the reading of this would be actually, but it's heat resistance basically. どうやって読めるかわからない。 but its heat resistance を得ることができる。Nice. スイッチを変えたい。お金がない。8 ball 8じゃあおやすみじゃあまたね。焼き状獣肉。Nice. We get cooked meat just by getting these guys the meteor rod. 待ってください。ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。大将、ありがとう。そうですね。大将。But it's kind of a rare word, isn't it? It's not even in the dictionary. But yeah, sho is the onyomi reading for hot. 大将. Yeah, I was thinking it may be that, but I wasn't sure. And I didn't want to mess it up. 大将。そうですね。ありがとう。じゃあ、シャドウキャピーさん。おやすみ。We will be ending the stream briefly too, I think. But let's go this way a bit further. もう少し。やった。焼肉ゲット。そうですね。遅くなった。It's become late for a lot of people. 私も I'm gonna go to sleep fairly soon too. Okay. 逃げましたね。やった。Finally I got a fox. 焼肉ゲット。心はどこかありますね。Sounds like there's a shrine somewhere near here. Don't know where. あります。はい、多分ここで終わります。We will end here today, I think. So on the screen here, I will write when we start up tomorrow. 明日も8時から配信します。We'll be streaming again at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Thanks for everyone who joined us today. 日本では午前10時から配信します。明日も。だからみんなお疲れ様でした。今日は楽しかった。Today was a lot of fun. Thanks for everyone who joined. Thanks for the sub earlier. Jackonate for summoning a dragon for us. Let's get some more dragon hype in the chat. 今日は楽しかった。じゃあ、ユランさん、Jackonate、みんな、じゃあ、またね。今日は Who should we host today? Let's host someone. Let's see. We haven't hosted this person for a while. Let's see if they're still going. Let me just check quickly. So they're almost done, but they are still going. Why don't we host Twitch Pop Pop? They are a speedrunner for Dragon Quest. Why don't we host them? Because they're really cool. They're really nice. Totemo yasashii hito desu yo. They're a very, very nice person. I recommend following them. They're just really nice. They've been nice to me personally. So why don't we host them? Check them out. They're a speedrunner for Japanese old school Dragon Quest. They are a really cool streamer and they are like the best in the world at what they do at speedrunning Dragon Quest. じゃあ、みんな、またね。今日は楽しかった。Yeah, Ace Kid, Lucifer Lou, Jackonate, Yuron, みんな、じゃあ、またね。Stash House too, everyone who came from there. Thanks again for the host. And I will see you again tomorrow. じゃあ、また明日ね. So now let's go over to a Twitch Pop Pop and let's say hello to them. They are a Japanese person, so you can speak Japanese. They know a little English as well. じゃあ、またね。今日は楽しかった。また明日。